Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Priyanka and I help you unleash the power of law of attraction and create the life that you want. So today's video is again a request video. I have actually spoken on this topic on many other videos of mine, but I thought why not collate all this information for you and put it into one single place. So today's video is about how can you keep your focus on your manifestation and how can you keep vibrating at your highest level full of joy and love so that your manifestations can come to you. You know, as I always say, law of attraction begins and ends with you. You have the power to create your own destiny. Nothing in life is predetermined. Whatever you are today is a result of all the choices that you have made in your past. And whatever you are going to be tomorrow will be the result of all the choices that you make right now at this moment. So if you want to change anything in your life, the only thing that you need to do is make different choices. And that's a possibility for every single person. Now, how do you do that, right? So the first place to begin is to realize your own worth. So number one point is self-realization. When you learn more and more about your own self, when you start realizing your worth, that is when you start accepting things in life and start rejecting other things in life. You know, let me tell you something. We only accept the things that we feel we deserve. The kind of relationship that you are in, the kind of job that you are in, the kind of house that you want, everything. You know, everything is a result of what you feel you deserve in your life. And that is actually what is created by your subconscious mind. Now, our subconscious mind is programmed by the way of whatever our past experiences have been or our upbringing has been, because that has a lot of effect on your thought process, the way your mind is programmed, your belief system, your faith, everything. So, you know, that is why I'll tell you there are two set of people in this world. One who thinks that my circumstances has been so and so, so I deserve these things only. And there's a second list of people who say, I don't care about what my circumstances are. I am born to do the greatest things in the world and I will achieve that. So two different mindsets can change two different lifestyles. So that is the only thing which matters. So there are some people who can, you know, ignore their current circumstances or their past or their, you know, upbringing and everything, and they can create wonders for themselves. It's just because they know their worth and they know what they want and they don't accept anything which is less than what they want. The moment you settle down for something is what you are accepting for yourself, and that is somewhere your feeling of what you deserve in life. Even when you may not realize it always, but that is actually your subconscious mind working for you and telling you this is the best you can get and this is what you should settle for. That is why there are some people who settle down for something, while there are some people who have the patience to wait for what they feel they deserve in life, and they do get it all the time, always, and that is how it works. So the first thing to realize is your self-worth, your self-realization is the first step to keep your focus on. Now, the second thing is when you know your own self-worth, when you know, that what you deserve in life, you need to start preparing yourself for that. So say for instance, if you realize that you have a limited mindset but you want to have an unlimited mindset, you have to start working on that. You have to stop your negative thoughts. You have to be conscious of the kinds of thoughts that you're having. You have to be conscious of the kind of people that you're interacting with. Very important, because people have a lot of effect. The kind of, okay, so let me just put it in a simple way. Your body structure, if you're working out, if you eat healthy, you have a different body structure. Similarly, if people keep eating junk food and everything, they have a different body structure. So just as your kind of food that you give into your body has an effect on the body, similarly, the kind of feed, the kind of news that you listen to, the kind of friends you interact with, the kind of talk that you're having with yourself, everything creates your thoughts and everything affects your subconscious mind. So it is very important for you in order to get your manifestation, in order to keep your focus on your manifestation, and in order to vibrate at your highest frequency, to cut out on negativity in life. I'll tell you something. When I started my journey with law of attraction, I absolutely used to get up and walk out on people. I used to literally do that. The moment I used to hear anybody say anything negative, I would excuse myself and walk out of the room. People thought I was being rude, but I did not mind it at that point of time because I knew that my life's journey is completely different. I cannot be a people pleaser. I cannot take negativity just for the sake of other people, because that is not what my journey of life is. That is not what I wanted my life to be, because I wanted a completely different life, and I had led that life of negativity when I had listened to people, when I had done everything which was expected out of me to do for people. But I realized that that has not helped me in any way. So if I wanted to change my life, I had to do things for myself differently. Living or doing the same thing over and over again would not have got me the different result. It would give me the same result. So say for instance, when you are studying for an examination, you know that the more the more effort you put in your studying and the more effort you put in learning something, your output is going to be different. But if you did not put that much amount of effort into learning something, the output again would be different. So the same thing, I realized that if I wanted to change something, or if I wanted an outcome to change, I had to do things differently for myself. So that is when I actually started walking out on people, and I had cut down completely on negativity. That meant I stopped watching news. I stopped watching and talking to people who talked about negativity. I stopped, I actually isolated myself because I knew it was my journey, and those were the times, I had very limited set of people, but I had the right set of people in my life who were talking about motivation, positivity, everything, aligning myself with my desires. So that automatically started happening. But you have to take that step of cutting out that negativity, cutting out people who do not match or do not align with your vibration. And I'll tell you something, do not care about the fact that how long they have been with you, because I really did not care about how long they have known me, because I knew if they were truly my friends, they would understand my journey and they would accept me. Coming back to the point is that you have to start working on yourself. The moment you realize your own worth and the moment you realize what you deserve in life, you have to start working on yourself, preparing yourself. So if it's about a particular job, if it's, you have to start learning those things in order to get that job. So you have to align yourself every single day. And third thing, because when you start preparing yourself, the third thing which happens is it leads to your self-confidence. It increases your self-confidence because you now know that you are prepared to take that opportunity whenever it comes to you. And you also know that even if there are 10 other opportunities there, but it is not matching up to your level, you have the ability to let go, because you know that the right thing will come to you at the right time. So there's always something about divine timing. The present moment is always there for you to do your work, you to take action. But there's always something called the divine timing, during which everything happens at its own pace. All you need to do is keep your focus, and that is how you keep your focus, is by preparing yourself. The moment you prepare yourself more and more every single day, it's like practicing. The moment you practice something, the moment somebody practices every day singing or dancing, they just keep polishing themselves, right? So the more you polish yourself, your confidence increases, your self-worth increases, and you become more and more clear and aware of what you want in life, which direction are you heading, and you have the power to realize that in case if there is something wrong, you know that when to deviate and take a U-turn and align yourself back. So the fourth step now, when in order to vibrate at your highest frequency and in order to keep your focus, is letting go. The moment you let go of the outcome, the moment you let go of how things are going to work out or when are they going to work out, that is when manifestations comes into place. When you do not think about the how and the why part of it, and you just keep your focus on the fact that I know It is going to happen in its own time. The only thing I need to do is keep working on myself and keep focusing on myself and keep developing myself. Rest, everything is just going to fall in place. That is when you vibrate at your highest frequency. That is when you align yourself with your manifestation. That is when you ignore any circumstances that comes to you, even if that means that it's contrary to everything that you want in life. And let me tell you, when your manifestations are going to come for you, at just before that, everything else will look like everything else is falling apart, but actually everything else is falling in place. That is when everything else starts aligning in its own divine world, which is not visible. So if you do or follow these 4 steps, trust me, you are always going to be aligned with your manifestation. You are always going to be on track with your manifestation. You would always be able to vibrate at your highest frequency, and you will always have all your manifestations come to you instead of you going to them. So, and that is when you would make the right kind of choices for yourself, which you know that you deserve in life. And that is what creates the kind of destiny that you want for yourself. Guys, I hope you like the video. In case if you like it, share it with all your friends, family, everybody. Subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon so that every time I make a video, you get a notification. Stay safe, guys. Take care. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.